Good afternoon and welcome to the New York session. And we're about to kick off. It's 1 minute to 1. So let's see what the market wants to do. And very interesting this morning. Let's bring the so market's been buying beautifully. Really had that session this morning. 9 till 10 was tough. 10 till 11 afterwards was buying. A little bit of a red candle on there, on the top there. But we shall see. So we've got some news at 1:30, which is the inflation report for the US. That will move the market one way or another. Let's see what it does. And then in terms of where we are trading wise, buy, interesting. From this level, 78% certainty. So whilst you guys were away, had a couple of really good trades during the session. And work, as always, meetings happen. So I've been out as well as a few trades, which is good. So we've got, I think, 4 or 5 really successful trades today, personally. Yeah. And going nicely, got a couple of buys in for us runners. The market will go a little bit higher. And as it's doing that, so that was the last one was a buy, and you could have had TP2 on that. So the market will maybe go a little bit quieter this afternoon before that news comes in. Other than that, New York's been racing ahead. So as I said, there's the hours. So the buying started at 10 o'clock as we went off the air this morning, and it's carried on all the way through. Let's see what it does. So it's at this level now. So at 40.31, if it breaks that, then it's a good deal. It's into this, isn't it? 64.74, something like that. But we shall see. And it doesn't really bother us too much from that point of view. We've got our trade cards, which you already at 1 o'clock, if you press the button, could have had TP1 and 2. So there you go, TP2 again. Yeah. So you just can't vault it. Can't. The system is just incredible. It doing so well with that. Yes, it's tough at times, but you know what? Life is tough. TP2, TP3. May go higher on this one. Beautiful bit of trading. There she goes. TP3. How cool is that? So you can add TP3 on that already. Lovely trade, beautiful trade that was. So market, if you look here to the top end, so setting new highs for the day. Okay. So if you're in any of these trades this afternoon, absolutely romped home with some real success. So, of course it reverses. Yeah, quite deep, so you should have taken the TP3. Greed sometimes isn't good. Okay? Sometimes it isn't good. So we'll take the next one at 05. opportunities to get in for a buy if it's going to do that again. I'm not saying you should. Okay, not saying you should. %73%, not as positive as before. So remember, we don't enter when there's a red candle. Just retracing back. So if you're going to enter, wait for it to push down to the bottom. Of course, you could miss it. That could happen. We're absolutely addicted to the market. Let's see what happens now. It's really interesting. It would be a deeper retrace. Will it go back? Let me just have a look at this. Yeah, so it came all the way down within that 5-minute candle, all the way down there. What's the hours showing us sell? So big hour there. Nothing happened. 11 till 12. 10 till 11 was big buying. We noticed that. And then 12 till 1, London was buying like crazy. So New York, on the 1 minute, that retracement that happened just now, shot back down, going up. She could have got a better entry than the system suggested. But it's also riskier. Yeah. So it's done the day's high, surpassed the previous day's high, which I can't remember now, in the early hours of the Asian session. So I'm here with you for 2 hours, 1 till 3 this afternoon, and 8 till 10 in the mornings. So we do the London Open and the New York Open, and we trade gold. There's a lot of mindset stuff. Because pressing the button isn't actually that hard, especially with this equipment that we have now, the tools that we have. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, scan that QR code, you're straight into our light version of the machine trade cards, to give you a real synopsis of the market. It's a snapshot where the data is pointing to in terms of where the market's going to go, the probability of how short the data is looking like. It's all data driven, no human beings, no human input whatsoever. So it's a great system in terms of where we are and what's happening with it. Okay. So market continues to come down whilst the system is telling us it's a buy. We shouldn't have entered any of those because they're all red candles. Okay. So wait for the system to, or wait for the market to go back, unless of course it could have changed character by now, and it could be all sorts of things. We don't really need to concern ourselves. Okay, what we need to do is concern ourselves with making money on a regular, consistent basis. Yeah, can't imagine anybody's got an account that's big enough to make a couple of trades and be done for the rest of their lives, right? So that notwithstanding, we need to be profitable traders on a daily basis, which means we need a plan. Okay. So still continues to go down. It's 9 minutes past, so we've got a minute before we take the next trade card. And when you see this, when you see the system saying buy, that all the data is pointing at that, the market is not behaving to the technical analysis. That's flawless. That can do whatever it likes. Okay, on its way up, 10 past. Let's have a look. Still buy, but a lower point, lower entry point. Yeah. So I'm in the market with you on that one. Candles are green. Profit. More profit. TP1 about to be hit. You should be in profit. Always be ready to take profitable trades. Don't hang around other than to move your stop loss to better than break even. If you can do that, great. Otherwise, take the profit, wait for the next one. Okay, you can do TP1s all day long without really a lot of headache. As Raj said this morning, TP1, he used the word guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed, and he said virtually, I think. So there is a very good chance, like this one, 68% chance of hitting TP1, right? So TP2, the percentage chance of success goes down to 32%. We will hit it. A lot of times we'll hit it and go surpass it. But the probabilities of hitting that suddenly go down. So TP1, fantastic. Yeah. Especially if you're starting out. So market went up a bit, almost TP1. Profitable, came down. So 1 o'clock we got some news, obviously. So beware of that. So market just sitting still, doing buck roll. Did absolutely nothing. Sometimes we wonder, is it stuck? I think actually, no, it's not. Let me just, yeah, no, it's moving. It's moving. So used to going up and down that when it does sit still, you just wonder. Yeah? 28 is TP1, we've been there once. I'm in profit on that trade. Didn't take TP1. That means you shouldn't. That doesn't mean you should not take it. You've got to do trading for yourself and you've got to stick to your trading plan, okay? There's absolutely no point whatsoever in not sticking to what you have. Okay. Don't follow somebody else's plans. Have your own. It's the only way to succeed. $13.13. 2 more minutes for the next trade card. Only 15 minutes before that next bit of news. So I've got a little bit of profit. I'm going to take that on that trade. Better to have some money than none, simply because we've got news coming. So I don't want that to drag the market down and drag me down with it hitting my stop loss. Better to be out with some profit. Okay, so next 30 minutes are very, very careful times for us. So don't do anything in haste, okay? You see? Experience teaches you these things. Can't buy that, unfortunately. I'm really warm again. It was a nice cool morning this morning. 15 minutes past. Still buying. Not as positive now. 61% chance of market going up rather than 70-75. TP1 is at 27 and 73% probability of hitting that. Okay. And you'll have that on your own trade cards. You don't have to follow me. Just read them out for our working case. So 2 things you shouldn't be doing. One is relying on that chart because it's mine and it's be slightly different to yours. So prices and everything just vary just a little bit. Broker to broker, chart to chart, internet speed to internet speed. So you need to have your own. And then the one to rely on is obviously MT4, MT5 because that's the actual price. So again, there can be a difference between what's going on in TradingView and what's going on your MT4 or MT5. Okay, so bear those things in mind. And then of course, there's the spreads and the volatility just before some high impact news. Nothing may happen. It may do absolutely nothing. But we can't rely on it doing nothing. Okay? We just want to be careful, preserve our capital, make sure we're not being careless with our trading, make sure we're not pressing the button for the sake of pressing the button. I've done that in the past too many times, so I want you to learn from my mistakes and my experiences. That's why you're here. Interesting in terms of what's going on with the market, what's generally going on in geopolitics. So here she comes. Right, that's TP1. No, it's TP2. So if you persevere, if you're into almost every trade, you will win 70-80% of them, maybe higher if you have a little bit of care. Like this one here, I said don't get into it because it was a buy and it kept selling. So those little things of how to interpret the trade cards, there is skill involved, and it'll take you a couple of 3 months to learn it. But if you're chopping and changing every minute because you want money today, you just be, it's just that shiny penny syndrome. Yeah, a lot of people chase that without even knowing about it. And I'm telling you now that that is not the way to do anything in life, let alone trading. Market really now waiting news really. That's all they'll be doing. That's all it'll be. They'll sit in there just waiting for the news. Yeah, it's 12 minutes away. We'll take the cards, but I want you to be very, very careful about taking trades and sticking with them. Make sure that stop loss goes in straight away, okay? Good afternoon, Mr. Kapoor. How are you, Raj? Are you late in joining us, or you've been silent for the last 19 minutes? Okay, market looks like it may be on the move. 27's TP1. As Raj said this morning, it's a TP1 day most of the time. So check if you've got any open trades, check your stop losses, check your TPs, make sure they are where you want them to be, because we're about 11 minutes from some high impact news may not move the market, as I said, but it may also do. Okay, just be careful. So an open trade, a few pounds in profit, closed it. That's it. I've got one open trade now. Had two. Stop loss set, TP set. Market moves. Done. Out of it. Yeah. Could be out of it before that. So the market pulling down a little bit. Let's see what our trade cards are saying. Buy, 69%, very confident. Yeah, but we don't buy on a red candle, okay? And we don't sell on a green one. So we won't be entering that. Again, it's a better entry than the system had, because the system had that 30 seconds ago. So it does come up, you make profit a lot quicker, a lot more. Okay, so we wait for the news, have patience. You've got to decide how many hours you're going to trade for, what you're going to do. Been listening to that nonsense from kids that, you know, don't know, couldn't spell trading. You can do it on your mobile phone, you do it on your skateboard or whatever. No, don't do that. Okay, you're guaranteed to lose money. The only person that's going to make money is that individual that's trying to sell you that nonsense. Take it as a business, and it will pay you like a business. If you're messing around, then that's fine, not a problem. If that's your bad, then, you know, by all means. So 8 minutes before some news, our last trade card was a buy. The market dropped a little bit, and we don't go into those when there is a red candle for a buy. So it came back, it was a nice big green candle, we could have gone into that, made some profit. Market just sitting there now, probably range for the next 7-8 minutes before the news breaks. All the traders will be distracted now. They probably will not be placing trades, but they will have placed their trade way before us, maybe an hour earlier, maybe a day earlier. I'm expecting the numbers to be a certain way. We don't have that privilege, and we don't have it as a full-time thing in that respect. And we're not managing billions, right? We're managing a few £1,000 or a few hundred in some cases. And it works that way, it works well, okay? So the market will move depending on the economics and the prospects of interest rate rises or cuts and the strength of the dollar. Okay, that's what it will do. So 25 was TP1 on that, so you could have had TP1 on that trade just now. And, you know, amongst all the talk and amongst all the going backwards and forwards, there's money to be made in the market, but you just need to learn your techniques. That's TP2. $24 minutes past, a couple of minutes. If the market's really going to move, a couple of minutes before that, the news starts coming out. Because the press will have the news by now. In this country, it's about 20 minutes before. So they obviously don't send it all instantly. The press corps were usually bound not to tell everybody, which I'm sure is a bit of nudge, nudge, wink, wink in some aspects of the market. Nice little rise there. That's TP3 that I hit on that particular little high. So like I said, whilst we're doing all of this, there's a real opportunity to make nice steady money all day long from what's going on here. Sorry, we missed the 25 trade card. Just concentrate on thinking about still buying. But the candles are red, so don't do that. Oh, I wouldn't. Simple, very simple philosophy, yeah? Check. What is the system saying? Buy, candle red, no. Lots of time to make your 2% or 3%. Or 1%, whatever you want to do. Lots and lots of time. You've had a lot of time. There is a lot of time. Market's open till 10 o'clock tonight. Right, reopens at 11. Yeah, trade cards are available 23 hours a day. They never sleep, never go for a walk, never have a day off. So that's TP1 from that last bar. Yeah, so you could have had TP1s, TP2s ever since the market opened on every single trade. Yeah, we haven't hit stop loss on any one of them. Apart from that one, but we wouldn't have taken that. So I don't know whether we hit whatever we did. Doesn't matter that one. Because it truly doesn't matter to us. 29 is heading towards TP2 on that particular trade. So I closed my second of those open trades in profit, just small, coming from earlier. And it's nice to be out of the market in that scenario that I'm at, waiting for the news, see where it goes. It doesn't matter now. So we'll have a look at, so that was TP2 there. Yeah, so took that. And it's rising beautifully. Okay, I think the hour's probably buying now as well. Let's have a look. Just getting towards that. So it was down here, but it's gone back and traced back most of its way back. So let's see what the news does to the market. Okay, maybe a massive spike up or down, maybe a damp squid. Okay. So there they are. Year on year, month on month, month on month. Yeah. Year on year. I don't know whether it's just repeated itself. The figures are all different, so it's not repetition. There's all slightly different measurements of inflation, etc. Okay, so 1 minute. So 330. Oh, massive buy. CP5's at 84. It's gone to, oh, goodness me. Look at that. Oh my God. Soft CPI. Look at that. 82, 87, 40, 87. Don't worry about it. We're not in the woods, thank you. As Mr. J, you're not out of the woods. We're not in the woods, right? We should have made a massive profit on that. Oh my goodness, thank you very much. Yes, off CPI. Hey Raj.
And how are you?
Did you get that?
Mate, that was 2 months target.
Oh my God. I just did like about 8%. He's gone.
I was waiting for that news, just that line. So, I mean, I was very careful. I mean, I put the stop loss in. I was very careful with the trading. But I was just
7%.
waiting. Sorry?
7% I got. 7% I got on the day.
100%. That was a good boost. That was a really, really good boost.
Yeah.
A very, very good boost. I hope our community caught that. Really do hope that. But it was
got to be in it, Raj. It's still going up. Still rising beautifully. Yeah. That could be a very big number today, couldn't it?
Massive.
Yeah.
I think analysing the market, from the education I've received and the reading that I've been doing, analysing the market, I reckon it's going to go a hell of a lot way up.
But it could be the thing that we've been waiting for.
It could, but again, it's not something for us to. It's not a guessing game. So, like you said this morning, Cam, it's not trading. We're traders. We don't do the trading.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, so
we don't need to be. Let me give you half the stage.
Yeah.
Don't want to be greedy. But look, it's just incredible. 4101, fantastic.
Yeah, that was the boost. I think we all needed after the last couple of days.
Nah, it's beautiful trading.
That was amazing.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. So if you watch that, if you're in that on the right way, like I said, that for me has ended up. It's not ended yet. I've still got a couple of trades that I've left open.
I'm still trying to educate myself on the runners. Still trying to educate myself on that. I think that's my.
What I need you to do is I need your account to be, let's say, at a minimum £1,000. And you need to be running 0.01 as a lot size.
Okay.
Right, so on a £1,000 account. So if you do what I do, if you want the same risk profile as me, I go off a £100,000 account, right? Mm-hmm. And the lot size on a £100,000 account is 3. So if I'm going to take 3 trades as a maximum, my lot size is 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can then take 3 trades as a maximum.
At 0.01.
On £1,000, 0.01, yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So now the
Yeah.
problem with that is your profits on a day. So my account, if I was only going to take one trade, my lot size on that would be 0.03,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So you can leave things to run only if you've got some room. Don't take any more risk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Then again, do
we'll
we? Sorry to interrupt, Cam, but do we then need to? I won't say a perfect trader because I don't know if there's ever such thing as a perfect trader. But then, living a runner, are we playing a guessing game, or are we?
there is,
Are we
it-
going to
it
get
is to a degree. it is.
educated
So
on
what-
analysing it?
Well, this morning I said the market's been trying to go down to 4,000 or below 4,000 for 7-8 days. So if it goes to 4,000, there's a pretty good chance that it's going to rise off that, right? You could have had 1,000 pips now by now.
Mhm.
Yeah, last night was down at 4,000. Maybe this morning even.
I'm just gonna refresh, mate.
No worries.
Boy, it's a very strong buy.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I forgot all about that. I didn't even understand what you were saying. Yeah, 80%.
That's all right.
80% buy.
That's a strong buy.
Remember, it's retracing. There's a watch it.
Yeah, it's retracing. So
Yeah, just be careful.
yeah.
I was just seeing a bit of green now. It may carry on going up. Like we said, the numbers are soft. So other analysts will be analysing that and thinking, we need to get in on that. But we don't need to worry about that, okay? Just need to worry about our trade card. And if you were in that trade and set that, could have gone to the moon, which it did for you and me.
Yeah, I was in that trade. I've hit my weekly target, so I am stopping.
Fantastic. And that's what you want, right? Yeah,
My
absolutely.
weekly target's done.
And remember what it does do. Now you've got to be careful here, because what it does sometimes do is within an hour or two, it's back to where it was.
Yes.
So many times.
So let me enlighten everybody on, or let me elaborate on what Cam just said and enlighten my experience. So when I first started trading in September last year, and I was 5 figures on both occasions, and then obviously I blew it all. What I did then, when we just have something like this, like a big push, we had that push previously when news has come out, and I've taken it, and then I've got, if it's going to push again, it's going to push again, it's going to push again. I know it is, and I've lost it all.
Yeah. So let me just show you what's happened. So that's on the 1 hour. So the hour literally wiped out everything that's going on here. Came to here. And it was last here on July the 10th. Right? So it just wiped out the last 4 or 5 days of coming down. But you've been seeing it. Numbers were soft to be in the market. So it's retraced off that back hour. Let's see what happens. So market is analyzing the data. It may go back up. All the data is showing that it should go up, but you know what? Data is just data. It's not the market. Like your sat nav, it's just your sat nav. It's not the market. So on that one trade, I think I've done about 6 or 7%, something of that magnitude, because I was in it. Yeah. And that's where you got to be.
I've hit 9%
Beautiful. Nice.
on that trade. So
Beautiful. Yeah.
I'm not going to get greedy though. I'm going to leave it now. I'm going to relax till Friday.
Well, that's the whole thing, isn't it? Look, you're sitting in hospital. right? It's not the easiest thing to do, but you know what? You've done your figures. Have a rest, and and take it easy.
That's it. It's important.
Take it easy.
Yeah. Just educate. I'm just going to educate myself.
Yeah, and if I wasn't doing what I'm doing with you guys now, I'd have packed up, shut everything down, gone home for the day, kind of thing. Yeah. But it is what it is, and you know what? You just gotta. Sometimes you just say, you know what? Luck, beautiful. Played a beautiful part in it.
100%, because that could have gone the other way. Could have.
It could, we could turn that upside down right now, and it could be the other one.
Yeah, it could have. Yeah, could have.
So beautiful, right, buddy? Enjoy the afternoon. I hope you stay with us.
Yes, and, I've got to go now. So, but thank you very much for your time, Cam, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.
You're welcome. Happy trading. Cheers. Good luck with the tests. Bye now.
Cheers, thanks. Bye-bye.
So that was Raj. Helps us a lot. Does a lot of work with us. Mindset, etc. He's a very, very successful trader now. And I'm really happy that he is, because he's done a lot of work beforehand with us, lost a lot of money, and he's now rebuilding. Most people lose money because they lose their discipline. And that's the problem with it. Yeah. So sorry, we forgot to press the trade card, but you guys should press that. So still looking at 4100 now as TP5, right? So, but you've got to be careful, because the analysis is just the analysis, not the market. Yeah, just like your sat nav, just a representation of the territory. It's not the actual territory. So sat nav could look fantastic, all of a sudden there's a traffic jam which it doesn't quite see. Okay, but it's a beautiful buying opportunity. That's TP1. I'm with you on that trade. Okay, heading towards TP2. Absolutely superb trading. Let's see where she goes. Nice flag. That's TP1 again. We've had that already. TP2 coming up. That's TP2, right? And this here is what we wait for. That's what happens, right? On a good day. 93 coming up to TP3. Lovely bit of trading coming up. That's 93. TP3 is at 94. Just easing back. So let me just have a look now. What else is there? Where is it going to go? So it's across this. It's looking for this area now. The 41s, 4100. The bears, the bulls will be looking for, and beyond. So the high was 4102 for the day, which it's hit just now. There, 4102. So then we're looking for this one. That was Thursday's high, 4137, 4138. Okay, be hunting for that. Tails will be up. So all this is pointing to interest rates not going up in the United States anytime soon. That's when the price of gold rises. And the dollar, I bet you it dropped. I'm going to show you this now. There you go, right? That's the equal and opposite curve. It's dropping still, which means gold's got room to rise. Okay, There you go. 44, 1 more minute. That's TP 2.5, I'm going to call it. TP3 is at 94. Plenty of profit to be had this afternoon. $45. Let's go. Let's see what the trade cards are saying. Right, it's even higher. 80% probability of it continuing to buy. There she goes. She pushed up. So TP1 this time is 94. You could have stayed in your previous trade like I have. Yeah, stayed in that trade. Continue to make money, slipped back just a touch, smidgen. So the analysts now going through the report, what the implications, placing their bets on the market. Okay. And if you've had a good day, like Raj, maybe you call it a day. Okay. Stay with me for the education by all means. So just pulling back a little. So we'll see where the market takes us. Quite steady at the moment. All the data is pointing to huge buying, but you don't know. Okay, we can see the market. It can't see the market. System can't. Human beings can see the market. Right? They can just measure it. So it's time to be careful. $148, coming to the top of the hour. At 10:02, we'll take the next card. But a terrific success this afternoon in terms of what the market's doing. So 1 more minute till we take our next card. If you're trading with me, great. If you're not and you want to trade, just that QR code, hit that, and you'll get access to my trade cards, a light version of those. Don't have to do anything for that. Just be on Telegram and you'll get them. Yeah, they're a little bit simpler, and they're a light version of what we do for the full fat, those that are in the community. And all you have to do is reach out to me to join. There's no fees, no interest fee, no joining fee. We're an education company. We're not a fee company. We're not a seminar company. We're not a webinar company. We're not a 3-day retreat company. We're not one-to-one mentorship for 50 grand company. We don't do any of that, okay? There's none of that. So market's easing 50. Let's see where it's at. Might be neutral. Maybe it still wants to buy. Still buy. 73% probability. Markets. There's a red candle, so just be careful with that. Okay. So top of the hour, 10 to 2. Yeah, huge buying hour. There she goes. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's the hours. So surpassed anything. So the day just about there, just about engulfed the whole of yesterday. Down to there, being a bit lower. Bang. Everybody's the jaws are on the floor. What's going to happen? Is it going to push through? So there's the rates. Yeah. Walsh is yet to speak. So that's your 3 o'clock this afternoon. If anything's going to, I don't know, to be honest with you, I'm not familiar. I haven't read what it's all about. I haven't watched Bloomberg for a few days. I've been so busy with my work. So Walsh's testimony, I don't know quite what that is. Market easing. As I was saying to you earlier, just be careful, don't enter on the reds for a buy, and sometimes it can ease back. When we start the next hour, so you see that wick there is coming back to these levels. It can still shoot back up, no problem. Got the potential, and certainly the data is showing that. But it's not the first time that the market will behave in its own way and not care about the data. Okay. Let's see what the market wants to do now. We'll take the last trade card of the afternoon, see how we go with that. So it continues its little downward spiral there. I could still shoot straight back up, yeah, but we don't know what it's going to do, so just be careful. So the data is showing a bias to coming down now, so retracing. So if you look at the hours, so that hour will show better. Let's have a look at the 30 minutes. No, 5 minutes showing it. Yeah, there you go. That's just showing us the last 20 minutes. Market's been selling. That's why we use different time frames. It actually gives us a much better picture of what the market is actually doing right now. Okay. So I talk a lot about mindset. That's what will get you through the tough times and the good times. Okay? It's all about your mindset. There you go. Gold bounced off 2-week low, markets await inflation data. Yeah. That was 2 hours ago. 24 minutes ago. We haven't quite got it there yet. No. Gold is up by 2.8%, 2.08%, should I say. Yeah, ish comes. This is the bit where now it could do all of that. We don't know. Is a short answer. 55, last trade card of the hour. 68% still buy, all the way up to 40.84. So another 10, 100 pips up the road from here is what the data's looking at. Okay, that's data, it's not me. Still continue to come down. I was saying this a little while ago with we had the conversation with Raj that sometimes it's down within a couple of hours, even though the data's pointing differently. Just checking my stop losses and TPs on my runner trades. Okay, let's see what it does. We have 2 minutes to the hour. Huge buying hour, obviously. Dwarfs everything that we've seen recently. So let's see what we get from 2 till 3. 1 till 2 till. It is 2 till 3. Sorry. Yeah, 2 till 3. See where it goes, right? So what makes a successful trader? Yeah, we'll do that. Just after 2 o'clock, we'll take the next trade card. We'll walk through what I think will make a successful trader, or does make a successful trader. And sometimes it's not what you think. So 59. Yeah, so even though the system was saying buy, we don't enter because we didn't have any green candles. Now it looks like it's picking up again. Let's see what happens towards the end of the hour. Got 1 more minute. We take another trade card at 2 o'clock and we take it from there. Hope you're having a good session. Hope you're profitable. So we're just over the hour. Started just before 1 o'clock, before market open. I walked you through the last hour. Some really interesting trades. Sometimes when the market was going totally against us, but we wouldn't have entered that. That's where the guidance, that's what being here gets you. Just that little sanity check. Yeah? The whole idea of Trade with Cam is that you get an opportunity just to talk through this stuff. What are we doing? What's happening with our trading? Okay? On the rise, that's TP1. 2 o'clock. Yeah. So we hit TP1 on old signal. So it's buying, market's buying. Yeah. Set your stop losses, set your take profits. Make sure you're managing your trade. Okay. TP1. TP1. So where I see successful traders is the disciplined traders. The people that have a business plan and stick to it. The people that stick to their lot sizes, the people that don't get greedy. Yeah, the biggest pitfall is overtrading or chasing the markets. So when you've made money, Raj, I think he's done 9-10%, done for the day, done for the week, right? Now he's educating himself. He's thinking about what he can do. He's got time now to think. So overtrading, right? Not following the rules. Getting worried about a little bit of drawdown, getting worried about a small loss in a day. You don't just quit because you don't win every match. Yeah? You don't quit the game because you didn't win. Children do that. Yeah? And they take the football home. So if you're in this business, if you want to be in this business, if you're having a laugh, messing around, no problem, who won't be doing, right? It's just a bit of a thing for you, not a problem. But if it's an actual thing, if it's actually something that you want, that's a different game. Right? If you want it to turn it into a business, if you want to earn a 6-figure income from this business, without really spending anything, to be honest with you, because what would you pay for? TradingView is free. We don't charge anything. There are no courses of any sort. So where's your overhead? None. Okay, your overhead is your time that you spend. It's talking to somebody that's hoping to get a managerial position soon. And I said, that's lovely. Don't know what to do about trading. I said, I would trade 2 hours a day. If I had a managerial position where I was home by 5:30, 6 o'clock, I'd have my dinner, I'd trade 8 till 10, or I'd trade 11 till 1. That's what I would do. Yeah. So we had TP1, markets come back. If you'd left it, may have hit stop loss. If it had taken TP1, thank you very much. So sometimes it's just a case of when the market hasn't got clear direction, it's TP1 day. Okay. So we'll see what goes. All the figures are still pointing, all the data is still pointing to buying. That may change. Yeah. Buy, 67% probability. Yeah, 75 is TP1. But the candles are red, so either you wouldn't enter or you would be very, very careful. Because it could take your stop out straight away. It's on its way down anyway, so why would you put a buy in? Now you start looking at it, I'd wait for the next candle. Yeah. Don't worry about missing it. Yeah. Okay. 75 is already TP1, but it is what it is. Money loves speed. That's a U call, right? Market's just very still. Yeah, TP2 gone. Yeah, be quick. We have to set it. Yeah, you expect after a rise of, so it went from 40.30 to 88. That's nearly $60, 600 pips. In 1 minute. Then it carried on all the way to there. So $70, $75. That's 750 bits in gold. That's what you could have had. Of course, nobody would have got it all. Yeah. It's 5 minutes. It's coming back. Oh wait, we'll take the next trade card. And we'll continue. Continue trading if we We'll continue looking for opportunities. Yeah, nice. It's TP3 on that trade card. Doesn't take long. If you're in the system, you'll know what we're talking about. If you're not in the system, yeah, scan that QR code. So market obviously understandably quite still after what's happened in terms of huge movements. What's happened? Yeah, understandable. So what's it doing? What the trade cards doing? Buy 75%. Totally your thing. What are you doing? Okay, it's just sitting there, isn't it? So all the data is saying that it should be going up. Market's kind of flatlining. If you look at the 5 minutes, probably doing nothing. Yeah, so not doing much. The hour's done. Well, the hour's done precisely nothing so far. Don't know whether it'll go and cover that and go for that. The data's certainly saying so. Right. So will it cover all of this? Let's see. Let's see what it's going to do. So we've got the hour up, going red, green, red, green, red, green. Can't decide whether it's going to be a positive hour or a negative hour. We're back to the minute, which is where we live. Let's see where we're at. 14:13. Got 2 more minutes for the next trade card. Got about 45 minutes with you. I'm here till 3 o'clock. I'm here till 3 o'clock every day, apart from Friday. So Monday through Thursday, 1 till 3. Monday through Friday, 8 till 10. We trade gold every day. Patience in this game really does pay. Let's see where the market takes us. It's drifting, even though the data's saying buy, buy, buy. Market's saying sell, sell, sell. So, but that's the way it goes some days. Made some pretty profits this morning. This afternoon, it was a bit touch and go. First hour was very, very choppy, and then market opened up. So what I want you to start thinking about, if you join me on a regular basis, look at it as a long-term thing, right? No blame on you, no blame on the system. There are going to be days when you can't make any money. If you can't live with that, go and do something else. Okay? There's nothing that wins every day. Not a single thing. Yeah? The only people that win every day are liars. No traders won every trade. No traders have every single day up. Okay? Just lying to the board. Don't listen to that, don't fall for that BS. Money's gained steadily, slowly over time. Through hard work. Trading is hard work. Yeah? Making a capital sum of money to invest in something is hard work. Somebody had to put the hard work in somewhere to generate money. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. That's where we're at. So 79.80 would give you TP1 on this trade. So tentatively marking up is the hour selling buying now. I think it is. Yeah, I was showing the buying. So a lot of this could get covered in the next hour or two. This market could be heading up to 41. Certainly a lot of headroom left because it's been so in the dumps. So if you look there, 1.9% up on the day, $77 from where the market started. Yeah. So great, really, really good movement in the upwardly direction. Of course, it's here right now, 77, set a high at 41.02, which is up there. There it is. Set that at 133, just after the news broke. Inflation numbers were soft, giving the Fed the opportunity to keep interest rates at current levels for longer. No great pressure on the American economy from their end to raise rates. Hence that over $100 added to the price of gold per ounce. Just checking, trading, see where we're going. 1 minute till we take the next trade card. Okay. You're quiet this afternoon. Morning session, afternoon sessions sometimes go quiet. So market is meandering, really, not really doing anything at this moment in time. Yeah, just drifted down to here. And then a little bit up, but it's just very, very rangy now. So had the massive movement, which was around $100 all told. So now we get the back end of that, which is quiet for a while before it decides what the next move is. Okay. Whether it's up or down, we don't really know. It's 20 past. Just look at the data. We'll go with that. They're still buying. Yeah. Buy. That's all it's doing. The data's all pointing towards buying. Not quite as strong. at the top end. Yeah, top end expectation not quite as strong as before. Maybe the wash testimony will push it to that bit that it needs. Remember, we do not go into a buy trade when there's a 1 minute red candle, okay? Just look at it now. Yeah. So when it went down there and started coming back up, that was a better entry. So just TP1. There you go. There's money to be made. TP2. Just hit TP2. Heading towards TP3. So quietly continue to make money. 1%, 2% a day will really add up. £27.50 a day, it's £10,000 a year. Yeah? Scary, hey? Heading towards TP3. Yeah. Absolutely terrific. Heading towards meltdown when it comes to AI taking our jobs. We're already using AI in this business. AI is generating the trade cards for you so you can place your trades. What more could you ask for? Yeah? That's TP4. Yeah, that's TP4. There she goes. Yeah. And these are the kind of moments we wait for. We have slow, bang. Right? Booked anything now. You had to be in it. You had to be here. You had to be in it. When people are looking at you in 2-3 years' time, say, what the hell's going on? So I've turned up every day, twice a day. Yeah. No prizes for not going into the place. No prizes for not taking part. Okay? Don't turn up, you know you've lost, you've come last. I see a lot of sports when say personal best for this person. Might be 5th or 6th. You know what? It's the best they've ever done. PB has done the personal best. If you do PB every day, can't go wrong. Stick with it. Perfect your art. Okay. Right, TP4. 1 minute. Still sitting at TP4 now. So it went above TP4. Yeah. $25. So we hit the trade card again. Every 5 minutes we take it. Still strong buys. Even stronger now. 86 is my TP1. Whereas 84 was TP4 on the last trade. Candles are green. Might be a good time to enter. Have a look at it. See your risks. See what you're looking for. careful with your lot sizes. Don't overexpose yourself. Just slightly in the red. So Kevin Walsh, the new Fed chairman, is speaking at 12 o'clock. He's got testimony then. So a huge movement at 1:30. I spoke to you about the inflation report yesterday, maybe even the day before. Certainly yesterday. We're waiting for that news today. If you had some trades in, so well. Had some runners in from below, made about 7% on the day. Thank you very much. Yeah. Still continuing its journey, generally upwards. So the 1 hour will be showing, yeah, so it's looking to fill this gap, I think. So it's here now. Always look left, breaks that. It's got this 4092, 4100, 4111. Yeah, New York would look to take that out this afternoon. We just want our 20, 30 pips per trade. We just want our bit of profit, our 1%, 2%, 3%, whatever your target is. Have a business plan, have a day diary, write everything in, okay? Don't just be pressing the button willy-nilly. Have a plan. Have a plan. $84, heading towards TP1. 86 is my TP1. Those will be similar if you're following along. If you don't have access to the trade cards that I'm talking about, press that QR code button. So you're not in my ecosystem. Press that button. Join my Telegram community. Message me. Whatever you want to do. Do something. Don't just sit there watching. $86 is our TP1. Yeah, we'll be about to go straight through that. All of those. There you go. So it's been done this little pattern here. This is where it was. Big push there at 20 past. 7-8 minutes ago. Yeah, pushing up. So it could take all of this now. So you had profit on that trade. Not quite hit DP1, I don't think. This one. 29 minutes, 1 more minute. Got 30 minutes together. What are you doing to us? Yeah, I saw that one coming from my MT5. Any questions? Anybody got any questions? Shout them out. No problem at all. Yeah, that's what she does. Right, time for me to stand up. I forgot that. I wanted to do 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Come on. Here we go. I just keep up with you guys. It's like a slow sit up. As the desk rises, the market rises. How beautiful is that? Love this way of working. Look higher. Oh, goodness me. How's that? Loving it. Loving it. So, whew. Bit of a stretch. Beautiful. So we had a buy. It's been buying all afternoon. That's all the data's been pointing towards. Nothing else. Just checking my emails, see who's trying to get a hold of me. Market drops. Okay. Let's see what happens. So after meeting, straight after our thing this afternoon, 32 minutes past. Yeah, market did a little drop there, bit of a correction. So let's see what goes. Okay. Down to 76. May have hit stop loss there if you put that trade in. Happens. Nothing to worry about. Okay, a bit of work I had to do. $34 minutes, got one more minute before we take the next card. Take it from there. I need to check my phone. That drop was a surprise. I don't know where that one came from, but obviously news is moving the market. We take it from there, right? It's back up again, of course. Sod's law. 34 minutes. That's 35. Take the next one. Still buying 68%. Red candles, so be careful. So the market's going back up. 1 minute's reversed. But it's very, very rangy at this moment in time, as you can see from here. Yeah. It's going up nicely now. 82 is TP1 on that. So we're just about there. So ranging at best. May do until 3 o'clock now. Kevin Warsh is speaking, the Fed chairman. So the market may be waiting. But I don't know how big that testimony is. I think it's just a statement that he gives. It may be very different to what Jay Powell used to do. But here we go. That's TP2. TP1, sorry. Yeah. So she's on her way up. That's TP2 for those of you in the market. $38 minutes past. Got 2 more minutes before we take next trade card. $86 will give you TP3. Could be that point now, which breaks out of this little range here. That one here. Yeah. There. So it's been out, been there. Yeah. I think it's trying to break upwards and reclaim some highs again. Let's see what goes. Yeah, here she is. 86 TP3. 89 is TP4. Yeah, breaking out now. Thanks for the thumbs up. So east off. We did get TP. Oh, did we get TP4? Yeah, just about. TP3, TP4 we got. Okay. Really good. Time to refresh. Buy 75%. Still there. The data is still pointing upwards and onwards. 88, 86. So 88 was TP1 on that new trade card. continue to trade. We continue with you guys. I've got about 20 minutes with you now. Got to rush because we've got some really, really big meetings coming up with various things to do with trading. I'm enjoying standing up on this desk now. I'm trying to do 30 minutes either side, so I'm just not sat here for 2 hours solid. I even forgot that nothing rises, which is interesting. 41. We were 86 at the beginning of this trade card, so it's come down. And if it's been coming down all the time since we pressed, then, or since you pressed, then be very careful about getting into a trade going the opposite way. Now look at it when it's going green. Perhaps wait a minute or two. 42 minutes past, got 3 more minutes before the next trade card. But of course, you could be a fantastic entry by then. I've almost a lifetime in trading. $88 is TP1 on this. Got 3 minutes before the next trade card. Market really ranging since that big jump up about an hour and a quarter ago at 130. Over $100 added to the price of gold. 2% jump on the day. So really interesting in terms of what's going on in the market. Here she goes. One more minute before we take the next trade card, okay? Be ready to press the button as soon as it goes 45. Don't do it before, because it will not give you the latest data. Still 44. That's TP1 on that trade. Okay. System comes through for us a lot. It's an awful lot of good work for us. All the heavy lifting of analysing the market, trying to think where's it going, and all the rest of it does all that for us. Down slightly, 45. Let's see what it's saying. I'm still buying, not as strong, 66%. But TP5 still 40.97. All the way from 40.87, 100 pips in it. Not saying it's going to get there, not saying anything, just that's the data. I'm just telling you what the data is saying. Yeah? Let's just have a look at the bigger picture, see where it's at. So again, there, breaking through those two. just eased up a little, went through, came back, went through, came back. So it will try again to get through this point here. Sometimes what happens is these figures and become support and resistance. So that's obviously resistance, yeah? Can't get above that. Once it gets there, then you've got that 92, 95, all the way up 4100. Let's see what it does. A lot of work to do before that, or a lot of trades. Okay, you want to do that, do you? Let me just check. Let me just. There. Oh wow, that was a big one. Well, when I say relative, isn't it? Not 30, 40 pips of that. And it does that. It does this retracement. So if you see it here, done that to do that, did this to do that. Always needs to come down, take some liquidity, and go. It is going to go back up. Okay. These are the telltale signs of a market. So higher lows, higher highs. Okay. So higher lows. This one's higher, this one's higher, this one's higher, this one's higher, this one's higher. Yeah? That one's higher than this, higher than this, higher than this, higher than this, higher than that. Yeah? Stop plotting on the market's done. 47 minutes past 2. A terrific afternoon. Really enjoyed being with you today, spending some time. Made some decent money. Hope you have too. Here she goes. So it came right back. Yeah. They're a bit impatient with the market. Yeah, patience pays. Patience definitely pays, okay? "48 minutes, 2 minutes before we take the next card. Interesting point what the market's doing. 49, 1 more minute, so we take the next card. Thanks to all of you that joined. Some of you just here for a few minutes, others are here for the duration of the afternoon, really taking this seriously, trading with me. And a lot of learning, a lot of decent education, and hopefully some decent profits. "49 minutes, 1 more minute, and we take the next card." Okay. Market ranging, but in an upwardly direction. Hope you're enjoying trading with me. Hope you're learning. Hope you're upskilling. $10.2. Yeah. 14.50, time to refresh. Very, very low expectation of the market rising now, 56%. Yeah, but still buying. So just need to watch for that. Probably shoot straight through now. Data's been gathered. And that's what the system does. It's what it's very good at doing. $86 was TP1. So New York, nice and steady for the first couple of hours. It was a massive, massive rise of $100, and it's kept it. Hasn't lost it. Went to 4,100 and a few cents. Still around there. Still within $20 of that all-day high. Yeah, their inflation report came out soft, which means that they're not expecting, or there's the likelihood of interest rates rising has lessened. Let's see if there are any headlines. Delivery intentions. I don't buy the delivery intention nonsense. So yeah, that's what's going on. I'm only with you for the next 10 minutes, and then you're on your own. What are you going to do? I'm sure you'll be fine. So we trade gold with you every single market day, Monday to Friday, 8 till 10, 1 till 3, apart from a Friday. No afternoon session on a Friday. Come back down to 80. Let's see what the last of our cards brings. Deep trace without time. Quite deep. It just goes back again. What a market this is. Let's see what happens. Took a buy when it just dropped there. Thought it's going to go back up, which is not doing nicely. Market is moving around. We can't see it so much on the charts there. If you go to your MT4 or MT5, yeah. It's 54, got 1 more minute before we take the last trade card. One more minute. Let's see where we're going. I still think Mark has got a bit of headroom to buy. Obviously got the retracements, but $55 minutes. I'm going to take the last trade card that you're going to take with me. Buy 56%. So not the strongest, but a buy nevertheless. But we don't go into those until there's a green candle. Okay? Just remember that. There's a green candle now. That doesn't, I'm not saying go in. It's your trading. You do whatever you like. I'm just here to provide information, education, and try and walk you through some of these trades, give you some thinking behind the market, and just unwrap some of this stuff for you. Or unpack, I think is the correct word. Yeah, unpack some of this stuff for you. So a few minutes to 3. Our session for a day is coming to an end. Really enjoyed it. I'm going to switch over to my meeting. So the market's rising nicely. It's a nice little push up, wasn't it? Oh, here we go. So, hope you've enjoyed the session with me this afternoon. We're back here at 8 o'clock tomorrow. We'll do it all again. A good session. Seems to be reluctant to go back up there now. Losing a little bit of power, I think. But that's not to say it couldn't shoot up any time. Market is the market, does whatever it likes. We have no control over it. We just have to adapt and have a winning strategy in place, which I think the trade cards provide you with, right? You need all the tools you can get. So instead of sitting there trying to analyze the market, chart after chart after chart, paying God knows how much money to people or to TradingView for white label charts, you don't need any of that. Yeah. Most consistent data that you'll ever see from here. Okay, just sorting my meetings out for the afternoon. I had an overlap, even me. So that's done. Great. Okay, I will see you tomorrow afternoon at 8 o'clock. Sorry, tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, and I'll see you for the afternoon session at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Have a terrific afternoon. Weather is lovely, so God knows whatever you're doing. Continue to trade. The trade cards are there. If you don't have the trade cards, just punch in that QR code, put your camera up to it, and you get to my trade cards for free. It's a light version, but that's what we'll do. So wish you all the best. Have a lovely afternoon. I am going to go because I've got my next meeting. Bye now.